Hello everyone, do you remember what happened on March 11, 2011 in Fukushima? Let's watch one video. This is a video which shows Fukushima nuclear power accident, and also these images shows Fukushima first nuclear power plant after the accident. According to the 2013 World Freedom Press Index, which evaluates freedom of the coverage, Japan ranked 53rd and 31 points down. The group cites that lack of transparency and almost zero respect for access to information of Fukushima made Japanese coverage non-transparent. We try to find out the reason by two ways: comparison and observing media creation. The key is advertising agencies. In Japan, there are two big AD agencies, Dentsu and Hakuhodo. Especially, Dentsu is the world's biggest AD agency. These companies have so strong effects on the media. Actually, the criteria for reporting the news is directly related to the amount of advertising revenues that the media receives. For example, when Toyota saw big problems with the brakes of their vehicles, and then the president of Toyota was asked to speak in front of the United States Congress, there was very little coverage in Japan. It is because Toyota is one of the biggest sponsors of the media. And Hakuhodo and Dentsu together account for 70% of all the advertising revenues and expenses in Japan. It is natural that media have to take care of them. Therefore, media there is a tendency to kill negative images of the sponsors.
I want to compare the latest reports and news about Fukushima first nuclear power plant in two countries, Germany and Japan. First, I will talk about Germany. As you know, all of nuclear power station has been stopped in Germany. Before the accident, German students opposed nuclear power station owing to Chernobyl accident on April 26, 1986. On the other hand, the Prime Minister Angela Merkel tried to promote nuclear power and opposed people who were against nuclear power station. After the accident in Fukushima, she changed the policy and tried to abolish nuclear power station. She wanted to suppress public opinion on nuclear power problem. These things are the background of Germany. Listen, how was the news reported in Germany soon after the accident? There was news which told the danger of nuclear power or demonstration against nuclear power station. Next, I will talk about Japan. Before the accident, Japan tried to promote nuclear power and declared that nuclear power stations in Japan were safe. Also, the Japanese government tried to export technology of nuclear power to Southeast Asia. Therefore, they tried to conceal the fact that nuclear power problems were so serious and let the Tokyo Electric Power Company Inc. (TEPCO) deal with the problem of Fukushima first nuclear power plant. Do you remember that the former Prime Minister Kan Naoto did not know much about the seriousness and did not tell the facts soon after the accident?
After the accident, the government tried to deal with the problem themselves, and they announced that the nuclear power accident in Fukushima was so serious, and they suggested that Japan need to stop operations of all nuclear power stations. From these facts, what can we think about? There were a lot of opinions that were against nuclear power energy in Germany, so therefore in Germany, after the news that told the danger of Fukushima nuclear power station spread soon after the accident. On the other hand, Japanese government didn't want to tell the fact that nuclear power station in Japan was not so safe, and they didn't know so much about the situation of nuclear power plants in Japan, so they didn't announce the facts soon. This is a media bias, I think. There were the background that Japanese government wanted to avoid public opinion that criticized them. Moreover, Germany is far from Fukushima, so they might think that the accident was somebody else's problem. The news, which we watch or read, are manipulated by someone's speculation. In conclusion, the media has to monitor the authorities such as government and give citizens clear information. But recently, it has considered that their sponsor is important and assisted authority. It is a time to think about what is a media again. Thank you for listening.